welcome to Musings, Rants, and Guitars. We are doing a live gear review. This is our second in the series, and today we are doing the Wampler Ratsbane.
Hey!
How are you guys doing, by the way?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Great.
Okay, how about yourself?
Good. I'm going to put a real quick picture of that Ratsbane up so people can see it. And here we go. So this is what the Ratsbane looks like. We did an unboxing, and we're going to have to let me get that set up and ready to go. Meanwhile, Tommy, can you tell us a little bit about this?
Sure. It is it's a mini pedal. It does have the normal Rat sound to it. It's got a couple of mods to it as well. Now, the reason why I got this is because there's a whole lot of Rat mods out there, right? That you get the Rat pedal. There's people got different ideas of how it works. They try and keep them stuck, and then they do their little take on it. And there's some really great ones out there. At that point, they're a little bit expensive, right? So you got these people, and it's great to support them. But Wampler is also, an American builder, and I thought I would just go with this because I don't have a Rat, so I have nothing to compare this to other than YouTube videos, and I wanted just the opportunity to have it in my arsenal, right? Because I like pedals. I have, as we talk about, I have 800 OCDs because I have OCD. But, I figured this would be just another thing to have, when you're doing studio and stuff. And a lot of times we're spending more time at home. And just want to make sure that people know that we are, hold on one second. Let me just shoot this out here and send this. Give me 1 second. Oh, I can see that. All right. And again, it's just another opportunity. It's another color. It's another color in the palette. To do what we do all day. So I want to test it a bit. I play with it a little bit, not a lot, but I mean we can tweak it as we go along.
Let me throw up the unboxing video, and hopefully it's centered.
Let's go from there.
Yeah. So we'll be quiet while the unboxing video goes.
Got a box.
Got a box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Is it somebody's head?
I hope to God it is. So everybody's been doing these boutique mods on Rat pedals, right? People buying them, modding them.
Right.
Well, I decided to get a new Wampler Ratsbane, which is his take on that. So I ordered this week from, I don't remember where.
Cool.
That's not important because the people I normally get it from, which is Z Sounds, did not have any.
Okay.
So I ordered this.
Right. And always buy from Z Sounds and buy from our link down below.
Because
we'll get a penny.
We'll get a penny, and they get the stuff to you out that day.
Yeah.
And it's usually second day or first day. I get stuff overnight because they're around the corner from us. Mm-hmm. All right. So there's.
All right. All right. So it's good. They don't use like bubbles, right? And it's
you're
not going to kill any ducks or anything, which is good. So they use paper, which is good.
Very cool. You know what? I ordered that 12AX7. It came from the Tube Store, which I didn't realize was in
Canada.
Ontario. Yeah. I got it overnight anyway. Sweet.
Wow. Yeah, their stuff is from Canada up there.
Yeah, it came with bacon.
Yeah.
But I think it's ham.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, looking good. There you go.
Wow.
There you go. Bring it down a little bit. There you go. Look at that. It's a gray box.
It's a gray box.
It says Wampler.
Wampler.
Wampler. Rat distortion. Yep. Okay. Ratsbane. Yeah. I think of rat distortion. I don't know.
See what he gave us any swag or anything other than bubble wrap.
Oh, there's the bubble wrap. Dead ducks.
We got bubble wrap. We'll take that to the side. We've got the certified tone chaser.
Okay. Alrighty.
We got the Wampler sticker.
The Wampler sticker. Okay. Got about 100 of those, right?
Yeah, I know. And then do with this one. I'm getting to my daughter. She puts them on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Instructions.
Okay. Turn on, make noise.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, comes in a bag that I would probably keep my weed in.
Yeah. That's nice. Look, is that velvety?
It is velvety. It's almost a velvety thing.
Okay.
It is a mini.
Oh.
It is.
Nice.
Mini.
That's mini. Nice. Save space in the pedal board.
Sure. It's got volume,
Mm-hmm.
distortion. Actually, he actually calls it distortion in
Wow.
the filter. Then he's got a couple of the switches here, right? And they're three position. That one's three position. This one's two position.
Okay.
All right. So the gain, three stage, middle
Yep.
is stock. So if I
Cool.
put this
Can
in
you
the
bring it
middle,
towards us a little bit? There you
yep.
go. Yep.
So if I
There you
put
go.
this one in the middle,
Yep.
it's a straight up rat.
Okay.
So he's got the clone of the circuit, right?
Okay.
Then let's see what it says here. If I put it to the left or right, left and right, turbocharge the gain stages. So I guess those are his two mods, right?
Okay.
So there's two different ones
Yeah.
with two different voicings. We're holding this still here. And then the gain stage. Oh, no, that we did that one. The voice. Two options. They subtly
Subtly. Yeah.
alter the compression and clipping of the signal.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's a rat. How subtle is it going to be,
Yeah.
right? You change something, it's going to just go nuts. So
Yeah.
that is this. I think that probably at some point we will actually play it and demo it for you
Yeah.
folks. This is just a
we'll
quick
definitely.
unboxing for today. So this is the
good.
Ratsbane. I liked it because it's got the
What is that graphic?
the pandemic graphic. You know, the
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yes. Now
which
I
I'm
get
very
it.
fond of. My daughter went as that for Halloween this year. So
Yes, I remember seeing
how
pictures.
timely.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Awesome.
that is the Wampler Ratsbane.
Excellent.
Thanks, people.
And
I'm going to ask a
I'm
really
sorry, I was muted there for a second. So, can you
sorry.
give me a quick rundown of what's the guitar you're using, Tommy, and what's the amp that you're using?
All right, so today I am using my 58 reissue, my R8. It is a 2008. Really nice guitar. It's got a DiMarzio anniversary. I took the the Burst Buster out and put in this DiMarzio anniversary. Works great. It's a great weight. It's got the chunky 58 neck. For the amp, I'm going to be using my Reinhardt, which is 18 watt boutique Marshall-y, 18 watt Marshall. It's got EL84s and a tube rectifier, probably a GZ34, I forget.
Okay.
So I got that pretty low, and this is the clean sound. So we're gonna go. All right, so it's a little dirt. You know, some people might think that's a dirty tone, but for me, that's a clean tone. Let's just
Right.
So we're gonna start with the just the Wampler and straight mode. So it's gonna be straight. The Ratsbane as a plain rat, everything straight up. I checked gain. Gain is probably a little bit more than Unity when it's straight up. All right, so we'll start there. So here's the tone. Okay, so that's straight.
Yep.
So here's with the rat.
Little Def Leppard.
Little Def Leppard. So we'll do that as our test today. So I'm going to hit it on. And this is everything, you know, straight up 12 o'clock and it's plain mode. So. So that's with it, everything straight. So that's pretty good. You know, it's not a bad tone. You know, here's a nice. Pretty clean, not too bad. I don't have any delay or anything.
Can you mute your vocal mic there for a second, so we just hear the one that's in front of the amp?
Yeah,
I know you have two. We have two of them, so that's one of the things we've been working on is making sure you get a very clean signal. So you may not hear Tommy until I tell him to come back in. All right, so let me hear it now. There you go. All right, can you turn the pedal off now so we can hear it a little without the vocal mic? There you go. Nice. All right, let's try some of those knobs up. I see the knobs on the upper right. If you're looking at the screen, the upper right is the distortion knob, right? The one on the upper left is volume, and the middle one is filter. I'm assuming that's kind of like your tone, right, Tommy? Thumbs up is good. Yep. Okay, that's your tone. Yeah. So can you? Yeah. Let's hear the difference in those. Okay. Ah. All right. So as you rolled the knob up, it looked like it got a little bass here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I was thinking it would go the opposite. It would be like an old style tone knob. But okay, that makes sense. It's just one of those things you kind of play with and figure it as you go along. Good. All right. It was definitely noticeable. You could hear the difference.
Oh, it's got a great growl to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is? I gotta get the mute, but it's got a really, really great sweep. That's one thing I will absolutely say for it. Of anything else, that was the one thing that I found to be the most reactive. Now,
Yeah.
when I like it, I will do it a couple of ways so I can talk to you. So let me just the distortion. Let me just see this here. Okay, that's my volume. Okay, let's see. So my distortion is here. Now I'm using the straight rat. Now if I go down as the straight rat, it's got a pretty good play.
Okay.
Right, so I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yep.
And I'm gonna start rolling that with some rip.
Okay. Okay, yeah. You definitely hear where it got a little overloaded as you went up really high with the humbucker.
It goes very fuzzy. It'll go into fuzz range. Now there's no octave on this, which I like, right?
Yeah.
So for me, for something to be a fuzz, it's got to have that little octave tweak to it. This doesn't have that, but I didn't turn up the tone all the way while I was doing that, because maybe I could get it to squeal a little bit. I think when you start to push an amp with this thing, I think you can get a lot of fuzz tones from it. So people, if you're thinking, okay, it's just the distortion, I think it's got a little bit more going on than that. So that's pretty cool. And I think the Rat originally was like that too. So this is an original mode.
Right. Right. So if you did you can see where it kind of got a little farty as you put it up. You overloaded it with those humbuckers. I would imagine with a single coil, you could probably get it up a little higher, a little hotter without it farting out like that. I mean, the humbuckers really drive it anyway.
It is, but I think that part of the beauty of something going into the fuzz range is you can get a little farty, and I think that's at times people use that tone a little bit more than I thought, until I went back and started listening to all the stoner rock, right? So a lot of times they're doing that, and especially with bass fuzz, where it gets that whole completely farty sound, which is great for what it is. Right. And again, this is humbuckers. I'm a humbucker guy. I'm going to throw a Strat on here, and at the end, just just to show you some of that stuff. But let's go through. Let's change over to one of the tweaks, right? So
Yep.
I'm gonna go over there. Here, you can probably hear. Like if I go over, a little more hiss.
Yeah.
So a little more gain. I'm gonna roll this down a little bit, and I'm gonna hit it real quick, and then I'm gonna mute my mic. So hang on.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So
Definitely
it
hear
does.
the difference in the gain.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. So that was the one thing. I'll try the other one in just a sec. But you know what? It's got a lot of range. It's not a one trick. Doesn't change the tone too much.
Right.
Pedal. This one actually gives you pretty extreme from one end to the other, which is pretty cool. So I'll do the last setting over there. Turn this thing on and give it a go again with the other mod. So one sec. Gonna mute. Pull this.
All right.
This thing definitely does have a lot of character.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. You can definitely hear what's going on there. Pretty nice stuff. Pretty nice stuff. I can say
You know
one
what?
thing.
It's pretty cool for you wouldn't consider it for your basic rat, right? So your basic
Right.
rat was something that I never had, but a lot of other people didn't, and swear by it on their board for pushing a good Marshall.
Absolutely.
This will definitely be a keeper. Again, it gives me. It's probably going to be my only fuzz pedal that doesn't have octave, and I think that's going to be something that I might use more than I think.
Right.
You know?
Right. Definitely.
I'm gonna grab Strat, tune it up, and
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. We'll
take
cover
this
you
thing.
for a second. So the Wampler stuff is Wampler pedals, started by Brian Wampler. He's been around a long time. He's one of the earlier guys that I knew of that was started out modding pedals and building his own. Really one of those boutique guys, and I've gone through a whole bunch of his pedals already.
Yeah, you do.
And,
I mean,
Yeah, I swear by his ego compressor. I don't use a compressor a lot, but I do like his ego with the.
I
You can
do have
blend.
one.
Yeah, yeah, you have one too, right?
Yep.
Great pedal, great pedal.
I have the Plexi, which
Hmm.
is pretty cool. And I like that because it's got a. I think we talked about that one day because it's got the vintage, modern, and standard,
Yeah,
and the vintage tone on the thing is great. It stacks really well with other pedals, but I think a lot of his stuff really does, and especially the Tumnus, right? Doesn't
yeah, yeah,
that thing
yeah.
is like
Billy's got the tumnus too.
yeah, and I
I know he
told him to
loves
get
that.
that just from watching it, and he just does monstrous things with it. But I mean, that's like the favorite stacking pedal for everybody to have on there.
Right.
Unless you have a Klon.
Yeah. Yep. I hear you.
All right, so this one's got nines on it. So here we go.
Okay. Oh, you with nines, huh? All right.
Nines, pink too.
Good, good. All right. I'm going to be pushing
Hello,
back up.
Mexican lady.
Here we
Let's do.
go. Go
Let's
ahead.
get clean tone. All right, here we go. Let's go
Yep.
standard first.
Yep.
I need my fingers are too big.
Here, I'm going to put the.
All right,
There we go.
so
You can see that.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Little noisier with those single
little
coils.
noisier. Hold on, let me pull this thing off.
Yeah. Yeah, nice, nice. Nice, nice.
Definitely like single coils.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
a
I
single
think
coil
those.
player,
Yeah,
it
definitely.
definitely is. I think it's maybe the humbuckers do push it just a little bit more on the mod settings, and maybe the reason a lot of people use it is because of strats.
Yeah, could be.
Maybe it's not a humbucker. I mean, I think it sounds great. I think it does what it's supposed to do, but I think it definitely just showed. And I'm not a Strat guy, nor can I really play a Strat, but it definitely loves the single coils. So keep that
Yeah,
in mind, people.
definitely, definitely. So yeah, why don't you come back on the screen with us?
Sure.
And
And I'm gonna put the amp on standby.
yeah. So in the description down below for YouTube, there's a link to purchase the Ratsbane. Do you know what the? Actually, I can tell you what the cost of that is.
Look, no skunk stripe.
Yeah.
This is
So,
God.
you know what the list is on that, Tommy?
We're in 150,
Yeah,
probably.
that's what I think it was 150,
Yeah, I think
159,
it's
something like that.
150.
If I followed my own link, I could probably tell you what it is.
Here's the thing, find
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 150, like 149.97 at Z Sounds. Probably the same everywhere else. You can get stuff directly from Brian also.
Yeah, you can get stuff from Brian. Much as I hate to say it, if you keep your eye out for Sweetwater Musicians Friends, sometimes they have their discount codes that they can throw in, and usually when I look. Again, I got this from Z Sounds, and I normally get stuff from Z Sounds because I get it the next day.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy. It's especially we're in New York. It's easy to get to you
Yeah,
real
it's
quick.
easy. It's easy. So
I know Z Sounds is always trying to get the stuff to you quickly. So all right, so that's our we're
it
gonna
also
stop with
one
yeah.
other thing that it does do, and I have not done it yet. It will bump to 18, so it'll do 12 volts,
Okay.
18 volts. I have a pump for it. I just didn't take it out yet or try it, and I just want to see what that does. It'll just give you more headroom. I think that might be better at 18 volts for the humbuckers. That's
Okay.
my opinion.
Right.
I don't use it a lot. I've used it every once in a while on the OCDs just because I like to to see what it does. If you're playing really, really loud, it's just good.
Good.
So loud is good.
Yeah. All right. So that's the review for the Ratsbane. Everybody holds on for 1 minute. We're going to be doing our giveaway also. We're going to stop the recording for the Ratsbane. Okay.